Hey guys, I won.
Wow, what a surprise.
Props to Shadowhawk
He did really
for
well.
getting to Grands.
Who'd he beat? 6?
6 a.m. King Coney, a personal demon of his. So, not easy. And guys, go back and watch that set. It was
really good. It was a good set. Kevney, the loser of Poob.
The loser of what?
Of Poob.
Oh, I know.
That's his new title.
That was pretty surprising. I mean, he had been like away for a while, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had as much practice as he used to.
Right. I'm so cool. Thanks, Alexis. Flubs is like, you're so cool.
The coolest dude. Well, speaking of which, I actually want to talk about that last moment.
Oh, okay. So let me
Charizard-
tell you something. When I grabbed, tell him what happened.
Okay. Actually, yeah.
Oh, do we have replays?
Yeah, actually, can you show the replay?
Let's get a replay going. That'd be dope.
I'm going to try my best to explain this
So,
while it happens.
okay.
And you tell me if I'm right.
And watch. We're gonna play it a couple times because I want to tell you what.
Okay.
Look.
You tell him.
I tried to tell him before it because I knew it was gonna happen, right? Because I play Charizard.
Yeah.
And so I tried to tell him. I was like, "Oh, it's gonna happen." I was like, "Tech the stage." I said, "Tech it," because I knew he wasn't gonna know. And I didn't want to cheese him out of he's in Grands. I was like, and it'd be cool if he teched it. If he teched it,
really cool
he would have been like the coolest boy in school. And it does look cool. So I was like, and I waited so it'd be really close, so it'd be really hard to tech.
It's actually.
And that's why I was like, tech it. And that's what he was like, oh, that's what you mean? That's what he, because he was like, I heard you say something, but I wasn't sure what you were talking about. But what happens with Charizard's up throw is it creates a platform about a little bit lower than Smashville. From the Smashville platform, it's like a little bit below the Smashville stage. So what happens is it creates a platform, and that's what it hits. And that's why over here, my up throw is a little less potent, but like still strong. Because it's so far out. I wish it suicide killed. That'd be really cool.
That'd be kind of nice. That'd be really busted, actually. But knowing when this game was being made, it'd kill you first.
Yeah, probably. Because I'm so big, too. Because he holds them, like, here in his chest.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I wouldn't care. I mean, the
That'd be
suicide
so
kill
sick.
is still cool.
That'd be so
I just couldn't do it last stock. Unless I had a lead.
That's actually the first time I've known about the platform thing. You told me about that before. But that's the first time I've actually seen it. That's probably the only stage it could really be implemented on, huh? I mean, FD.
Yeah, Delphinos.
Delphinos.
But it just kind of bounces like up and
No way.
up in a way. Yeah,
Up
like
in
it doesn't
a way.
really. It's not. It just. I don't know. But but yeah, Smashville's the only stage that's like good on. Because
because the platform is busted.
it would work on FD, but there's no way to set that up.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I mean, Winbox maybe.
If in doubles, yeah, for sure.
That'd be a sick doubles combo.
Speaking of which, Rob64 and I have new doubles tech with Charizard up throw.
Really?
He uses Kirby Swallow, and what happens is when you know how if you get hit by the Swallow, it like puts you in that like tumble animation?
Yeah.
What happens is it stacks the up throw hit stun with the animation of that. So what happens is Charizard up throws, right? He'll jump off stage and do the suck. And what happens is it'll put you in that animation and you go straight down and you die.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't actually swallow you. It just
It
puts
just
you
like,
that you
that's
just go
actually sick.
boom, and then you just die. You get gimped. Yeah, it's so cool.
Dude,
and then
that's busted.
I think we just figured that out today. Rob just came up to me with that. He was like, "Hey, I got tech," and but we're gonna try to maybe get footstool out of it.
How did he learn to?
He came with me. He's like, "Check this out." Boom, B button. And I was like, "What is happening?" So
I just want to try that.
DDD might be able to do it.
DDD will be able to do it, actually.
You know?
Actually, I kind of want to try that. You want to try that later?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's do it. Give it a shot.
That's why people get in the lab and tech and and lab some tech out, especially for doubles. There's such cool things like have you ever seen like Sheik Ivy to help Sheik recover because it's like really hard to help Sheik recover. Ivies can run off stage and then neutral B and it'll like push her
the first thing
teleport.
would be up B, right? The first like literally as she's tumbling, you'll push her up further.
It's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff with Ivy stuff. And who knows what's out there? There's some really interesting teams. There's like gimmick teams like Ivy Kirby's really strong because Kirby gets a free solar beam every time he swallows the ability.
That's
broken.
busted. That is really busted. You can get a lot off of us, like into a solar beam too. That's huge. I mean, as Kirby too.
I just thought of maybe an infinite. I know back in the day, me and Ghoulie had an infinite with down throw with Charizard and Sonic. The Charizard down throw into Sonic jabs either me or the opponent, and we go into grab release, and I get out first, and I can grab. I can re-grab, yeah, and it's infinite. It's infinite down throw basically.
Wait, don't spoil the tech. You want to try it before we do it?
Yeah, we could try it. I want to tell the people. People come up with tech, and then you know what's the coolest thing? Come up with tech, and then tweet it. Just tweet a little 10-second video of you performing some tech. Get the tech out there. That gets people hyped to play. Gets people thinking. Gets people labbing. Yeah, and there's such cool stuff out there.
Honestly, tag us. Our Twitter handles are right there on the bottom.
Yeah, tag us. Tag me in there.
Dude, let's make a show, man. Let's make a tech show.
I had an idea for like a tech Twitter. It was just going to be PM Twitter tech, and I was just going to tweet out tech every now and then. I have a bunch. I have a lot of tech that I haven't told people about.
It's hard to find it too, but some are easier to find. Some are obviously dependent on other characters.
Right.
But realistically, if you spend enough time trying to do new things, that's really that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, look at what was found recently in Melee. It also works in PM with Captain Falcon and Falco. They do the back throw and then it hits them forward. It works in PM. Yeah,
really?
It works in PM.
Dude, okay, I thought that was just Melee mechanics because the way that works, I believe how I was told was that the back throw, if you shoot the laser at the right animation of the back throw, it'll send them forward instead of backwards.
Yeah, because
it's just wonky.
Yeah, the reason is it technically puts him into a throw release.
Grab release.
Yeah,
right. That makes a lot.
So
more
they
sense.
go forward, but he's still his back throw, since he's not looking the other way yet. He's technically still looking this way, so the game just correlates. Even though he's kicking him backwards this way,
that's actually
he's looking this way, so it releases the character that way. And since it's so far back, he can re-grab.
That is really dope. I didn't know that worked in PM. I mean,
you just need a move that's weak enough, and there's plenty of grab-release stuff like the Charizard one that me and Ghoulie came up with, infinite down throw. And what's so good about it is infinite down throw until they're at 150, 200%, and then I up throw them. I don't even have to combo after.
Dude, let's lap some Marth Charizard.
Yeah, come up with stuff. There's plenty of stuff out there, especially with all the unique, interesting characters in PM. And if you really want to see some unique, interesting gameplay, check out Retro Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. This is going to be such a dope tournament. You guys need to go. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up right now. Yes. Get out there. Talk to me while you're there. I would love to meet you if I don't know you already. I like to hang out with peeps. But there's a huge convention at the same time. There's a giant convention. There's the Mortal Kombat guys are there.
Okay, so this convention is honestly dope, okay? Yeah. So even if you just want to come down for the day, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend staying both days.
Yeah, I'm getting the weekend pass.
They have a hotel right next to the venue itself.
Oh, really?
Too. Yeah, it's actually kind of busted.
That is busted.
And not to mention how it's run with the waterfall bracket. Are you familiar with waterfall brackets?
I personally have never done one. I know what it is a little bit, but they are really cool sounding.
They are very cool. Even if you're not a big fan of round robin, I highly recommend doing it because, hey, say you have a sucky morning and you're like, I don't want to wake up for pools. You get a chance. You get a second chance.
Yeah, and what's so cool about waterfall bracket is if you're a newcomer and you don't do so great in your first game and you get put into the lower brackets, you can work your way back up the waterfall and make a name, and it's so cool. It's just I love waterfall bracket.
And
you get your money's worth. You get so many games.
That's the important part. Okay, so the only way you are going to improve you yourself is if you play the game.
Yeah, play the game.
So
exactly.
Play more tournament sets that are serious. Don't having fun with your friends is one thing, but if you want to improve, go and improve. Nothing's stopping you, man.
Exactly. Come talk to me. I'll help you improve.
Yeah. We'll help you improve real good with our
I'm going to improve all over them.
With our fun tech,
No, but really, come talk to us. I'd love to meet people. And these tournaments get hype. And there's so many strong players going. 10 of the top 50 already? Come on.
Including Blank.
Yes. Oh, my God. I'm so hyped.
Bobby gets the run back.
I'm so hyped.
Did you play him in Bigger Belk?
No, I didn't.
No?
I didn't. I played him.
Sosa Brothers are dodging you hard.
They are dodging me. I got to give them the hands. I want that undefeated record against the Sosa Brothers. I have to not lose to Blank.
Okay.
Very important.
I'm going to bring up some bad memories of last week.
Uh-oh.
But literally as it was posted, Twisty beat you in grand finals.
Yeah.
The first person to like it I saw was Sosa.
Oh, Sosa? Yeah.
Dude, he's on top of his
Hey,
BM. He's
oh
got some
yeah,
hard
I love
BM.
it.
I love
It's
it,
really
too.
good. I love so.
BM needs a villain.
I hate him, but I love him.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, no, Johns. Twisty beat me.
The twist. Yeah.
I won't even say what happened.
I actually want to talk to you if it's cool. I want to talk to you about how that happened. I mean, I saw a little bit of it. He was just edge guarding you very well.
Personally,
See you around.
take care,
dude.
Christian. Yeah, nice seeing you. Nice meeting you, man. This is gonna sound like a John. It's a John, whatever. I'll just John.
Okay.
So what happened is, I don't like going from CRT to monitor because it messes with my timing.
It's completely
And
reasonable, honestly.
against Wario, I have to do a lot of crouch cancel instant jabs. And if I do it a frame or two too late, he can crouch cancel me back, which is what he did the entire set.
Yeah.
So after he beat me, we played on a CRT. So I was like, hey, I'm not happy with that. And I was like salty. So I was like, fuck you, dude. I'm not happy with that.
That was really aggressive.
I was like,
I felt past Twisty. So.
That's basically what Twisty was like. I was like, I will money match my winnings for second place, which is like $45. So I was like, I will money match you my $45 right now on a CRT. And he was like, I'm not going to do 45. I'll do 10. He did 10. So I was like, okay, I'll do 10. 3-0'd him. And it was a different game. I'm telling you, like, I would crouch cancel, jab, come out immediately, crouch cancel, grab immediately. He couldn't get away with, he wasn't getting away with anything, but like he was, he deserved to win 100%.
Yeah.
Because who's to say that I would have gotten it on a CRT? But
Exactly. I mean, as long as you respect, Twisty's a good player.
oh yeah,
Honestly,
and
I love Twisty.
And like he could beat me 100% on any setup. That's like I don't want to take it away from him, but that's definitely my John.
Yeah, I feel
for
that.
sure.
No,
That's my John.
I honestly feel that. It's something about monitors too. Like maybe I'm just not used to it.
Playing
too.
playing on a monitor is fine as long as the tournament's on a monitor.
Yeah.
I can't go from monitor CRT because the timing's different on everything. Everything's a frame off.
It's like with the CRT, it's purely consistent. Too.
Exactly.
And with a monitor, it could you never know what could happen.
Yeah, you gotta and
it's all digital.
so I don't know.
I know. I feel that. I mean, good shit on Twisty. Like,
Yeah.
Good for him.
For the record, Twisty's only ever beaten me on those monitors. Coincidence? Nah, probably not.
Probably not. Come down, Twisty.
Yeah.
Come to Retro Rumble. Throw the slide up again.
Hey, Retro Rumble.
Retro Rumble.
There it is. Woo! Ow!
All right, so pre-registration ends September 1st. You can late register, but
Yes.
be warned, you will be thrown into the
Death
pool. $20 fee as well, extra.
Oof.
So you kind of want to not miss that.
And register today.
What's the format of this?
We talked about waterfall
We
bracket.
already talked about. You're way late, buddy.
Yeah, come on, man.
We need one more. All right, we need one more segue into shilling. Okay, that's what we need. We need one
No,
more segue.
honestly though, you guys are missing out. If you guys want this to happen more often in Connecticut, you need to go to this tournament.
Yeah, no.
Connecticut's a great location, and if we don't get more entrants, and I think we have a good number, but I feel like we need to get way higher. We should be way higher.
Dude, honestly,
with
we
our
should've hit-
location right between New York, New Jersey, and Mass, Rhode Island should be turning out. Maine. I know there's a lot of people in Maine that wanted me to go up there. Come down to Retro Rumble. How's you guys? Talk to me.
This should be the blacklisted.
Retro Rumble? We talked
we've
about
already-
it. We talked about this.
Get outta
contact.
here.
Get out of here. Get out of my
Okay.
interview.
We literally so this should be taken as a pre-blacklisted.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. This is 100%.
If you want to be
need
ready
that.
for Blacklisted, you better be at Retro Rumble.
Especially if you don't have the honor of playing a top 10 player every single week or more. Ooh. Like Kevney, but he still gets bodied. But I beat him in 64.
Did you?
Yes.
Ooh, the revenge. Ooh. Not King Coney's week.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted to interview. Talk trash.
With that note, thank you for watching.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Good stuff.